I'm Bill Blair for Moments in Time. On July the 20th, 1864, General William T. Sherman, on his march to the seas Atlanta and continue on to the sea, ordered General Kenner Girard to destroy railroads, bridges, and strategic supplies in and around Covington.
Girard's cavalry rode into Covington 2 days later and began carrying out Sherman's orders. They met very little resistance, since most of Covington's able-bodied men were themselves away fighting. The town was now primarily filled with women and wounded and sick Confederate soldiers from battlegrounds throughout the South. Peggy Lamberson wrote in her book, Main Street, Covington, as the raiders entered Covington, they encountered a bizarre and futile defense in the form of one Presley Jones, an elderly, quiet man, unquote. Jones was a farmer and lived on what is now Washington Street, up the little hill past Dried Indian Creek. He had 7 young'uns and had sworn to kill the first Yankee that approached his home. When Jones heard that Union soldiers were in town, he loaded his squirrel rifle, headed downtown to the square, and took a stand in front of the courthouse. He had only been there a short time when a Union soldier came by with a group of captured convalescents from a local hospital. Presley Jones shot the Yank dead. Jones reloaded, moved to another street, and before long brought down his second target, who was also escorting a squad of prisoners. Reloading for a third time, Jones found another platoon of Union cavalry. He fired into the crowd, wounding 2, but was not so lucky this time. The Union troops captured Jones and summarily executed him on the spot. In the report on his Covington campaign to General Sherman, Girard would mention that he lost only 2 men, but he would not describe the circumstances. So in 3 days, General Kenner Girard had marched his cavalry division over 90 miles, destroyed 3 road bridges and railroad bridges over the Yellow and Oconee rivers, captured 3 trains, destroyed over 6 miles of track, burned the social circle in Covington depots, and in Covington burned 2,000 bales of cotton, large quantities of Army supplies, and the new hospital facilities which had just been built to handle 10,000 soldiers. Girard's raid had effectively cut off all communication between Atlanta and Augusta and destroyed any hope that the Confederate Army defending Atlanta might receive supplies or reinforcements from the Eastern Confederacy.
Girard began the account of his raid to General Sherman by saying, "General, I have the honor to report that your instructions have been carried out." That was July the 24th, 1864. Today, a Newton County moment in time.
Newton County Moments in Time is a production of Blair on the Square, which is solely responsible for its content. For more information on this topic, go to blaironthesquare.com.